This is absolutely mental. Marvel just updated their website with news of all the Avengers Endgame content that's coming to Marvel games to coincide with the movie. And front and center, we have our game, our boy, Marvel Future Fight. He's grown up so much. Front and center on Marvel.com as part of this rotating banner. And holy shit, this could not be more shocking surprise. So obviously, if you don't want to know anything about the update before it happens, I don't know why you'd be on my channel in the first place, but there's definitely going to be revealed information about the update. So I want to watch the video with you guys because there's a video accompaniment for all these games, or for most of them, but Marvel Future Fight goes first. But first, I just want to talk about the wording of what's going on here. So we can see this is crazy. We've got Thanos with his battle uniform, so we know Thanos is getting a battle uniform. We can see Captain America and Black Widow. Those are both kind of vintage uniforms, but they've been revamped and kind of updated graphically, HD. They look beautiful, and they look more like the actor and actress than ever before. So that's awesome. So I guess they're getting new uniforms. But then we have a bit of a twist, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, or if there's some sort of lost in translation wording or whatever, but it says Marvel Future Fight is dropping new team suits for Black Widow, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, War Machine, Nebula, Rocket, Ant-Man, Thor. So presumably 9 new uniforms, and these uniforms would be the quantum uniforms that we've seen in all of the trailers. In addition, apparently, so 9, in addition there will be new Endgame costumes, and costumes is usually the word we use for uniforms, for Black Widow, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, War Machine, Nebula, Rocket, Ronan, Thanos, and Ant-Man. So 10 new uniforms for characters, and a lot of those characters I repeated. Now there's some huge ones here. So Ronan, holy shit, Hawkeye is definitely getting a uniform, which is insane, and I'm very happy for him. But Hulk is apparently also getting another look, so is Iron Man, so is we can see Captain America's and Black Widow's up here, but we should expect, gigantic War Machine, classic Rocket, Nebula with the kind of jacket, the coat, that red coat that she has. Ant-Man is getting some sort of other suit, but I'm not really sure what these new team suits mean. This may be for a new type of content. This may be a new type of additional uniform that does something else. It may be a new sort of game mode altogether. I'm not really sure. I don't think they're just going to give, how many characters are they doubling up on? Widow's getting 2, Iron Man's getting 2, Hulk's getting 2, Captain America's getting 2, War Machine's getting 2, Nebula would be getting 2, Rocket would be getting 2, and Ant-Man. So 8 out of the 9 would be repeats. The only one who isn't getting an Endgame costume, who's getting a team suit besides Thanos, is of course Ronan, and then Thor. So that's pretty strange. I don't know what to make of that. I honestly don't think that they would do 9 duplicate uniforms. It would be silly. They would be splitting their profits, because a lot of players are only going to purchase one, and once I figure out which one's better, I'm only going to tell you to purchase the one. So hopefully the other 9, these quantum suits are not actually uniforms in the sense that we know them. But let's watch the video. This is where the hype gets really insane. I'm going to cut the game volume so that we can actually focus fully on this. I just need to adjust it so that it's not too loud. So here we go. Oh, you know what? I need to full screen this. This is going to be absolutely wild. All right, let me just fix this, and then we can get started and get viewing this this glorious trailer that features Marvel Future Fight content. I just need to make it okay. Here we go. My camera's gonna cut a little bit of it off, but it should be perfectly fine. Here we go. I need my mouse to go away. So we see Iron Man, we see Hulk there throwing stuff, we see Ant-Man riding a train, we see all the uniforms flashing, we see Nebula, we see Thanos tier 3 skill. Okay, it all happens very quickly because we went all the way into Puzzle Quest. I'm obviously losing my mind, but we need to slow down. We're gonna watch this a couple more times. I'll shut up this time. Check it out. bonkers. This looks bonkers. I cannot understand why anyone would not play this game. This is absolutely insane. But even before we get the clip for Marvel Future Fight, I actually noticed that there's something else hidden. There's a glimpse of Ronan's uniform as well. There's a really quick flash through of all the games. We got Puzzle Quest. Was that our Iron Man? No, I think this is Strike Force, judging by the graphics. There, right there, it's Ronan. Oh my god, he looks insane. He looks so cool. Yo, he's got a full mask. What's that behind him? Oh, that's a Sentinel head. This is a new stage. I mean, okay, I don't want to get crazy here. It looks like a new stage. It looks like some sort of new content that is not Infinity War or Endgame themed, because that is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the side of a Sentinel's head, and that's the eye, and that's the nose, and that's the mouth. Holy shit. Are they going to the Savage Lands or something? This is crazy. Okay, all right. It's not that crazy. It's pretty hype, but I'm speculating a lot. Okay, let me slow down. Let me get a little bit more relaxed. But that is pretty nuts. So here we go. We see Iron Man here. This is a skill that changes the camera's angle. So this either is a reworked tier 3 skill, which I would fucking love, or it's just one of his other 5 skills being reworked to have a camera angle change. But honestly, I think all of the Avengers deserve that camera angle change that started originally with Adam Warlock. It's beautiful, and it makes the game feel so much more cinematic. But this is Iron Man with the new Quantum team suit. This is not a technically not necessarily a uniform, and he's got an iframe skill, as you can see, so he does some sort of slash. Then we've got Hulk here, again also with the Quantum suit, and he's swinging a helicopter. That's insane. Yo, Marvel Future Fight loves helicopters, eh? This is an existing stage from one of the special missions, I believe. Yeah, this looks amazing. And then we've got, this one's Ant-Man, and this one's really nice because he's doing Fracture and All Defense Down. Those are super meta abilities, and I believe we've got a new type of icon right there. I just noticed it. It looks like invincibility or some sort of bubble, but then it's got the A in the middle, so it looks like we're getting a new type of skill effect, a sort of Avengers effect, and I think this ties directly into these Quantum team suits, as they're referred to. But this is Ant-Man summoning, or unshrinking, sizing up a Thomas the Tank Engine type toy train, and then riding that shit. And he also has some sort of buff. This looks amazing. I love Ant-Man so much. And then we got a really quick burst of uniforms that we can just kind of visually observe. We don't get a lot otherwise. So we've seen Captain America's OG uniform from the image on Marvel's website, where he's standing next to Thanos in the battle uniform and Black Widow. This is his other team-up Quantum suit, and it's looking pretty nice. He's still got the OG shield. He's got the new non-bearded, so RIP to the bearded capo. And then we've got, oh, it goes way too fast. I can't even click that fast. We've got new Black Widow. So again, they basically just took her reworked basic uniform with the new sort of lightning batons, and they splashed on the quantum effect on top. We have Iron Man, we've got War Machine, we've got Ant-Man, we've got Rocket, we've got Hulk. We're just missing Thor, I believe, and Nebula. Well, we see Nebula right after. There's Nebula. So we are still missing Thor, and I think that's it. We do see a skill from Nebula, which appears to only have 5 seconds of lightning damage, which is not that impressive, but it's actually not even an iframe as well, which is possibly disappointing, but not necessarily. She could still be amazing, and it does indicate that at least one of her skills is being changed. But then the big daddy of them all, this presumably, given the amount of amazingness here, this is presumably Thanos' tier 3 skill. It may not be his tier 3 skill, but I think they said in the Marvel snippet that it is his tier 3 skill, that you can see it in action. But that is amazing. That looks incredible. I actually haven't seen the rest of this video to know if there's any other content for Marvel Future Fight hidden at the end. We got Contest of Champions, big up to them. Oh, Ronan slicing and dicing. Do we have anything, any sort of clip or any sort of last minute flash of brilliance? No, that's okay. Holy crap, that is amazing. So let me just recheck the quoted text to make sure. Let me cut back on the game sound. But I think they said something about Thanos's... Yes, they did. They did say Thanos's new skill. Well, they say his new skill shown in the sizzle. So presumably that was his tier 3 skill, but it might not be. So I think the interesting thing to take away from this video, besides all of the amazing animations and the fact that characters we didn't think were going to get any love, like Thor and Ant-Man, are getting love. I know everyone's going to be super hyped for Hawkeye. He deserves it. Hulk, he deserves it. Possibly even Iron Man, he deserves it, and War Machine and Rocket. Everybody's getting love. They didn't leave anyone out, but it's going to be interesting to track and see and find out the real answers behind this idea of team suits and uniforms, because I think if they're going to ask us to buy 20 uniforms for Endgame Part 1, I mean, even if there isn't a part 2, that's a lot of uniforms to stomach, and there's so many duplicates. There needs to be a reason to buy them other than just new uniforms. And why would you ever use one over the other if they're the same? And if one's clearly better, why would you ever buy the inferior one? So it'll be interesting to see a little bit of kind of mystery there, a little bit of confusion, but hopefully Netmarble has done something creative and something that makes sense rather than just throwing more things, more Barbie change-ups for us to purchase for Crystal. So let me know what you think of this crazy reveal on the Marvel Avengers Endgame update. Also note that there is going to be, it's pretty much confirmed now, a live stream, a Facebook live stream on Monday, April 22nd. So you definitely want to watch that. You don't want to miss that one. They're always hilarious. I can't wait. I look forward to them every single update, and thankfully we are getting one this time because, you know, a couple of the updates before we didn't get one. But yeah, with that being said, hit me up in the comments, Twitter, Discord, etc. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. I can't wait for Endgame, man. Take care.